Good, you're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss. Was there another topic? No, I am sure I cannot feel emotion. It was my fault. I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success. He asked me to trust. Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was. The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redact. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to. I asked once. Alex did not build me. How can I be of. What part of the colony? Where in Terra 2? Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale. Or it was when first. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not. You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance but instead came to issue my injured cap? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve. Since you diverted power to Edgewater, the botanical lab shut down, and meanwhile the cannery's output increased, enabling the. Thank you for nothing, Captain. I cannot say. First, I need to adjust my memory interpretation set. Of course. What part of the colony? Where in Monarch? Ah, Monarch. The armpit of the Halcyon system. Her last functioning port. I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness, and a lawless. You may wish to survey the residents instead. It's sublight run for the purpose of shipping contraband, and before you ask. Of course. What part of the colony? Where in Terra 2? Any crew traveling to Roseway will find themselves Roseway has been removed from all Halcyon charts, and anything I could tell. Here we go. Due to catastrophic However, there is an unsubstantiated rumor that, redacted, how very revealing. Why else do humans do anything? I believe the decision was a result of. Of course. What. Where in Mon. Warning. All colonists are urged to reconsider travel to Cascadia. There are no people aside from marauders. The local report is that you will very likely die if you. This is one of those times where you say. Of course. What part of the colony? Ah, yes. The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure, even knowing the location. Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? We're clear to I have 5. Of course. What part of the colony would you. How can I be a. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is... Would you like to register? Registering new owner. SAM units live to clear.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Can we talk? As always, I am anything you'd like. Nothing too out of the ordinary. That's what I grew up in a pit of... I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but my parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. I envied that. I wanted that peace. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted. The simple version is this. The force which everything flows from the equation, or in layman. The answers to these questions don't really matter. The plan is not one rigid path. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go out. It's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. I have run headlong into too many walls in my What about you? And how did... Well, you do seem different than every other. That seems a dangerous proposition. Bakonu, unfortunately, philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to but most of the philosophy. The story of my life. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. And that's how I ended up assigned prison. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous... He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of... I'll comb the last 6 months. Thank you.
Cheerios Purple Berry Crunch, Triple Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
It's almost time for today's episode of the Chairman's. What's that? What'd you turn on? These corporations, I tell you. Can't imagine how I'll offload this. But waste not, want not, I suppose. A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have... If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Mon... Bless your slippery... Are you positive? Can't say I wasn't... I suppose it can't be helped. Yes, dear. Well, ain't that peachy? Anything else? I've got a lovely little throat. Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Fantastic. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight office. Now, was there an... What do you... That's right, dearie. Though for how long? The board can't abide a commute. Chief Junlei Tennyson. Used to be Then what do you ask? Bit straight, and between you and me.
This is Halcyon.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know Monarch's a moon, but I think it counts anyhow.
Area analysis is as follows. Significant dust and spore concentration. Vacuuming estimate. Calculating. Calculating. Calculating.
Tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This is...
C&P Borthworth. It's not the worst.
Make this conversation worth my time. Sure is. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high grades. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's load. A few of my contracts to keep the community lubricated with us. One of my guys. Now get going. Catherine, one last thing. When you're on the job, don't go looking for it. You'll do fine.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. We're not. Who's the sweetest boy? Who is it?
Error. Unable to process the specific customer service request. Please repeat the order.
Yeah, you are.
Dobrze już.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.